Hello friend, welcome back to my lecture on online meeting procedure. So I have taken today a new topic and this is very important as per the necessity of the time, as we all are facing this COVID crisis, COVID-19 crisis. So in this time, during this lock time, online meeting is very important, and there are many popular medium of online web meeting, and like Google Meet is one of them, and Cloud, Zoom, GoToMeeting, and many more private players are coming in the market, and they have launched their online meeting app. So today I am talking about the Cisco Webex online meeting app. So this is one of the popular app for meeting. This is a very older one, but during this crisis and during this time, this is one of the popular tool of online meeting. So this is called Webex, Cisco Webex Meeting, and Cisco is one of the renowned and reputed company of the world in wireless and in this networking area. So you all have seen this type of link on your mobile phone, on your WhatsApp. So basically this is the link of online meeting. So directly you can connect on this URL. You can see here the URL. As you will click on this URL, you will directly enter on the meeting, and you have started the meeting. And you can see here the meeting number as well as topic of the meeting. Suppose I have defined here web technology class. I am taking web technology class. So I have mentioned here the name of the meeting, web technology class, and we can also mention here the slide of the meeting, and banner of the meeting page, and the time which is mentioned here, 14.00, means from 2 o'clock, according to railway time. From 2 o'clock the meeting will start. At 2 p.m. meeting will start, and 1 hour is the maximum time of this meeting. If after 1 hour we have to extend the meeting, and or we have to reschedule the meeting. So again we have to click on the link, and the administrator, when we have to schedule the meeting, we have to mention the time of meeting. Suppose we know that the meeting will run up to 1.5 hour, then we will mention there 1.5 hour. So according to the Indian Standard Time, it will be. And the date we can also see here, day and date. So when the meeting will be, and the time when meeting will we start, and it is mentioned here. So all these things are here. Meeting ID is here also. Meeting number is given here, and sometimes we need username and password. Suppose we are directly clicking on the Cisco Webex meeting icon, then we require meeting ID and meeting password. But during when we have this link, then there is no need to write type user ID and password. So this is direct, and this is easy way for starting the meeting. When we will click on this link, this is URL, and when we will click on this URL, then you will have this window. So it will message us good afternoon or good morning, and then it has given two options: start meeting as well as join meeting. So suppose I am administrator, then I will click on the start meeting, and other one will click on the join meeting. The other participant will click on the join meeting. So these are two options: start meeting as well as join meeting. And after clicking these one, suppose we have written here, we have clicked on join meeting, then it can ask you the user meeting number or URL or username. Maximum time it will not ask you about the meeting number. So you can see here, this is the meeting number, so you can put this meeting number over here. So but when you will click on this link, then it will not ask you about the meeting number. So during this join, it may show this folder also. So directly you can type here, or you can copy here the meeting number. So this is optional somehow. And after connecting it, it will show the progress, and then you will have these three icons, and this is for speaker, and this is for video, and this is for leaving the meeting. So when you have to open your video, then you have to click on this, and you have to, suppose you have to ask something, query, ask the query, or you have to say something, then you have to click on this. You have to unmute yourself, so otherwise it will be muted, or you have to mute this button. And this is also a window where you will find the option or icon for scheduling the meeting. So this plus icon, this sign will, when you will place mouse here, then it will show the schedule meeting. So when you will click on this, then it will display another window. By this, that window, you can schedule the meeting. Suppose you have to schedule meeting of after 2 days or after 1 day on a particular time, so you have to click here, then it will schedule your meeting. So you can see here, this is the schedule meeting window, where you have to write. This is the first text box, and here you can write the title of the meeting. So basically it is Ashutosh Kumar Bhatt's meeting. By default it will show this one, this message. So you can change this message, you can change the meeting. Suppose I am taking the classes of web technology, so I will write here web technology class. Or suppose we have to organize board meeting, then you will write here board meeting. Suppose we are organizing a conference, then we will write the national conference on the topic, suppose internet of things. So we will write here national conference of internet of things. So this will be the heading, title of the meeting, and this is the password, and you can change the password. Basically by default it display the password, and suppose we have to mention here easy password, then we can write here the password. Suppose we have mentioned here 12345 as a password, then it is easy password, and everyone can see this password and remember this password. So this is for the password, and you can show this password. After typing this password, you can you want to visible this the password, then you click on this. And suppose you have to invite 10 or 20% from your mobile list, so you will have to click on this, and it will display the list of all the person of your mobile phone. So you can select them, and their mail ID will be entered here, and directly it will call to that person, that 20%, and it will send the mail to 20% invite mail about the meeting. So directly we can invite the person from this line also. And the time you can schedule here, you can mention here. Suppose we have to schedule the meeting on 19th May, then we have to mention here. Otherwise we have to schedule the meeting on 25th, then we'll write here the day and May 25th 2020, and time we have to mention. Suppose the meeting has to be organized at 11 a.m., then we will write here 11 a.m. So this is basically, this is 6:15 p.m. So, and duration we have to mention here. Suppose we want the meeting should run up to 2 hours. Suppose we are organizing a conference, and we have mentioned here time 6 hours, so it will run up to 6 hours. And this is a minute, this is hours, so we can mention here the minutes and hours. So by this window we can schedule the meeting accordingly. And after scheduling the meeting, and when we have to start the meeting, as I am administrator, suppose I am organizing the meeting and I am the host, then in that case I have to click on this start meeting, and then it will display the meeting heading Ashutosh Kumar Bhatt's meeting, and I am the host, and my video address is this, meeting number is this. So it will display all the things, and it will open my video, and it will open my speaker. And here we can, if we'll click on this, then we will have multiple icon, and we can share screen, other thing we can do from here. And suppose I have clicked on this button start video, then it will display my video here. And I will click on start my video, then it will keep displaying my video. So this is for the video camera of our mobile. And then you can see all the participants. So you will have a button, you will have this icon. You can see this icon on your mobile. When you will click on this icon, then you will find the list of all the participants. Basically initially I am only the participant, so it will display my phone, my name, and my speaker is off. So it is showing that speaker is off. Otherwise this cross sign will not be there. If my speaker is on, then cross sign will not be there. So it will display all the members, and same time we can invite by this button icon. We can invite, we can send invite to other one, and same time we can send invite. So in this case we have only one participant, and suppose 20 participants have joined, then it will display participants inside the bracket. It will display 20, and here it will be the list of all the participants, and we can mute all the participants from here also. We can mute their video as well as their audio from here as a administrator. So this is another window. So it will also show the uh, list of participants. Invite by email, we can send invite same time, and we can remind the invitee that we have already sent the message to whom we have sent already messages. So we can remind them at this time, at the time of meeting. So these are the different options here. And I have told you when we will click on this button, three dash is there, so three dot is there. So suppose we click on this icon, then it will display all the, it will display these different icons. So you can see here. So these are the icons where we can share the content. So when suppose we have to share our ppt, then we will click on this share content, and we can chat by this button. Suppose we have to say something, so other panelists, other members and administrator, then we can write here the message. So this is the chat button, and this chat button also visible here also. Chat is written here. This is chat button. So this sign is showing is for the chat. And the find device, we can find the devices and switch speaker or mic, switch on and switch off this. By this we can switch on or switch off the mic. And this is the polling. Suppose we have to poll. Suppose the administrator has given some question, or presenter has given some question, so we can answer them, or we can poll them how many person is given true, or how many person is given false, selected false. So it will poll. So accordingly it will be it will know the opinion. Suppose the members, some members are sitting in the meeting, and suppose we want to take opinion of the member in a particular topic. Either they are agree or not on that topic, so they can poll there. So the poll also be visible, and it will display how many percentage of person are favor of particular decision. So this is the polling. Suppose we have to hide our video, so we will select this audio only mode. So on audio only be listened by the all the participant. Video will not be displayed to the participant. This video will be disabled here by this button. So this is info regarding, and this is settings. So we can do some setting. We have to do some setting, and we will click on this button. So these are the different options. So suppose we have clicked on share content, then we will have this window, share content, share screen. By this we can share our screen, our ppt, and we can show the whiteboard. You can see this when we will click on this share screen, then we will have this screen. So you can see here, this is the ppt of the presenter. So whoever the presenter, he will display this presentation. And you can see here all the participants. This is the participant, this is the participant, these all are the participants, and this is presenter. This presenter, Ashutosh Kumar Bhatt, is presenting this one. So these all are the different icons on this presentation. So this is the window of the participant, audience window. This is audience window. So here they have the Cisco web meeting, and this is file, edit, share. These all are the options here. And you can see here, suppose we share the whiteboard. Suppose we are clicking on the whiteboard, then this whiteboard will be displayed on our screen, and we can write anything, and we can design any diagram on this whiteboard. And we have this pen, and we have text. We can write something on it. And this is eraser. By this eraser we can erase the things. And this is undo, and this is redo something. This is cropping, and many more options are there. So we have been whiteboard, we can teach the classes also here. So like we teach classes in the blackboard, in manually we are teaching the classes, then we have blackboard. But on online, in online mode, we have been this blackboard, and this on this blackboard we can teach the classes to the participant. So this is box, and we can access, we can share the content from our Google Drive on Microsoft OneDrive, Box Drive. And we can share picture also from our computer. We suppose we want to show some pictures, then we can show the pictures here also. So these are the different modes, and this is screen sharing, means this is PPT sharing. So you can see this picture is very clear, and it can be seen on the client's window, on the participants window. So these are the different settings you can see here. Suppose we click on the setting. So I have shown you this setting icon. Suppose we are clicking on this icon, setting icon, then we will have this window. This is the setting window. We can do the general setting, we can do the audio video setting, meeting list we can update or change, device can be updated, and help, there is a help about. And this is meeting, and this is webmax.meeting.com, it's a website, and this is the administrator. So all the information are there, and you can change the information also. So suppose we are seeing this one, and we have about, we have, suppose we have clicked on about, then it will display all about this Webex meeting, privacy statement, serial number, everything it will be displayed. And you can have Facebook and this one also. So this is the Cisco's Webex meeting, and this is help. And in help we can take the help, copy log to SD card, watch video, support during watching the video. Suppose we need some help, support Webmax mobile support community, we can send the message to this community and report problem, check the update. So we have two different things, and we will have different help, and we can select any of them. And about that, we can take any type of the help. And to audio video, we can manipulate the audio video also here, skip audio and video preview. So this, suppose this is open, uh, we can opt it also. Audio connection, use internet audio. Suppose we are using, basically by default we will use the audio through internet and not by the mobile phone. And call me, call in, don't connect audio. So these are different options. Mute internet audio, we can mute the internet audio also. And mute phone audio, so we can mute the phone audio same time. Suppose we are in the meeting, and we have muted the audio. This is, suppose this is on, then anybody will call in our mobile phone, this will be muted. The ring will not be here to the mobile user. So when it is on, and in case when it is off, then at the time of meeting we can hear the call on our mobile phone. So these are the different options, and we can select these options and accordingly changes our system. And finally, this is the last slide. And suppose we have to end the meeting, then simply we have to click on this cross button, and it will show the end meeting. And then when you will click on this, the whole meeting will be ended as a administrator. Suppose I am administrator, when I will clicking on this button, so it will end the meeting. Suppose 20 participants are in the meeting. So the meeting will be closed. And but in case of when we are the participant, then we can close only our side, not the whole meeting. So only administrator can close the whole meeting. So these all facts are about the Webmax meeting. And hope you understand how to do the meetings. And this video and this PPT lecture, this lecture will explain you. I have tried to explain you all the points regarding organizing the meeting and participating in the meeting. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.